welcome back to our channel. Today's article will take you to one of the most shocking moments of Beyond the Gates, where the truth is revealed, blowing away all the love and honor that the Dupree family has built for so long. In the heavy space of the luxurious mansion, the yellow light pouring down as if to suffocate every breath, Dante stood still with the test paper in his hand. Everyone watched. No one could guess what was about to be revealed that would change everything. His steps were slow but heavy, his face tense, his eyes shining as if burned by the truth that was burning in his mind. Deep inside, he had always felt that Dani had something familiar, a closeness that made him confused many times and could not explain. It was not just a vague sympathy, but also an invisible string that tied his heart to her. However, fear in past events prevented him from going any further, from facing what his intuition kept telling him. And now, when each word on the paper appeared clearly, all those doubts were confirmed by an obvious truth. Dani was his biological daughter, the child he had been missing for more than 2 decades, the child he thought he had lost forever in the cruel twist of fate. At that moment, Dante exploded in a whirlwind of emotions. Joy of reunion overflowed, tears filled his eyes, he rushed forward and hugged Dani tightly, as if to make up for all the years of loss. The whole large room fell silent, everyone was stunned to witness the unexpected scene. Dani was motionless, her heart felt like it was being torn apart by contradictions. On one hand, she felt the sacred warmth that she had longed for all her life, but on the other hand, this truth also shattered all her previous perceptions of life. A loving embrace opened up a deep abyss of chaos. All eyes turned to Anita. The woman who was strong, proud, and always in control of the situation now had to face a truth that could shake her entire position in the family. Anita's silence at this moment was not consent, but a fierce battle in her mind. She knew that from this moment on, the family she had built, the authority she had maintained, were all on the verge of collapse. Vernon slumped into his chair, his hands trembling but restrained, his eyes blazing with anger. To him, this was not only a personal truth, but also a direct blow to the political honor and legacy of the entire family. Nicole is completely caught up in the chaos, she cannot believe what is happening. She cannot accept that her close sister has such a different identity, leading to a series of overlapping relationships that she is not ready to face. Meanwhile, Dani is lost. The truth being revealed makes her both happy and scared. Happy because she finally found her biological father, the person she has been unconsciously searching for in every relationship, every missing moment in her life. But the fear comes from the unpredictable consequences she has to face. Every relationship around her, from love to family, is now overshadowed by this truth. Her choices in the past suddenly become wrong decisions, because they are all based on a distorted foundation. Dante's happiness of reunion quickly turns into an underground storm. He knew clearly that this moment would not only bring joy, but also countless troubles. In his loving eyes for Dani, he also contained worry. He understood that the rest of the family would not easily accept this truth. Anita would not let her position be lost, Vernon would not let his honor be damaged, Nicole would have difficulty balancing her emotions. And as for Dani, would she be strong enough to continue on the stormy road ahead? The atmosphere in the mansion was now as thick as an invisible prison, where everyone was bound by calculations and fears. Every look, every gesture became a sharp knife ready to stab straight into the hearts of others. Dante's joy was like a small spark but was enough to burn down the entire giant forest of hidden secrets. Once this fire breaks out, there is no way to put it out. Dani looked around, seeing all the familiar faces suddenly become strangers, as if they were hiding masks she had never seen before. She realized that the truth about her identity was not only a personal shock, but also the beginning of a series of other events. Because if such a big secret was still buried, who could be sure that other truths were not lying somewhere in the dark, waiting to rise up? Every heavy breath echoed in the room. Everyone seemed to understand that this was just the beginning of a huge tragedy. Everything that had happened until now, from petty conflicts to hidden calculations, compared to this moment, was just a small wave before the storm. The real storm had just begun, and no one could predict how many lives, how many dreams, and how many relationships it would sweep away. The moment Dante hugs Dani not only marks a reunion, but also the beginning of a long chain of tragedies. Secrets will continue to be revealed, conspiracies will be activated, and seemingly harmless people will show their true colors. The Dupree family will never be the same again, because when a truth is revealed, it will drag along a web of lies and betrayal to be exposed. And the audience, when witnessing that scene, understands that they are standing before one of the darkest but also most fascinating chapters in the history of Beyond the Gates. Stay tuned and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the dramatic developments that await, because the storm has only just begun, and what remains will be even more shocking.